Imagine stepping into the cold, echoing halls of an ancient Ottoman mausoleum. Massive marble coffins line the chamber, their surfaces worn smooth by centuries of whispers and secrets. But there's something odd here. The tombs are sealed tighter than any you've seen, locked with iron chains or hidden behind guarded gates. Why? What were the Ottomans so afraid of? Was it mere respect for the dead, or was there a chilling secret they desperately tried to keep buried? Legends tell of curses, of unexplained deaths, of tombs that should never be disturbed. This is not just a story of stones and graves. It's a story of fear, mystery, and an empire that believed some powers should never be unleashed. Let's dive deep into one of the most haunting mysteries of the Ottoman Empire, the curse of the Ottoman Coffins. The glory of death in the Ottoman Empire. In the grand days of the Ottoman Empire, death was not an end, it was a passage into eternity. Sultans, princes, and powerful women were buried with honor in magnificent tombs, called turbs. These were not simple graves. They were beautifully designed domed structures, decorated with calligraphy, tiles, and intricate art. Visitors would often come to pay their respects, praying quietly for the souls of those inside. But not every tomb was so welcoming. Among the many turbs scattered across Istanbul and beyond, some stood out for their eerie atmosphere. Heavily chained doors, warning inscriptions, and guards who refused to speak of what lay within. Fear and fascination grew over time. The Ottomans, for all their power and pride, seemed to fear certain coffins, as if they believed that death had not entirely silenced those inside. The strange measures to protect the tombs. It wasn't normal to lock a sultan's resting place with iron chains. Normally, Ottomans built tombs to be accessible for the faithful. Yet, in some cases, extreme security measures were taken. Heavy locks, sealed entrances, and forbidden chambers appeared. Historians believe that part of this obsession came from a deep fear of grave robbers. After all, a sultan might be buried with precious artifacts, jewels, crowns, ceremonial swords. To disturb a tomb was a grave sin. But many whisper that it wasn't just about protecting treasures. It was about protecting the world outside. Some Ottomans believed that the spirits of wronged sultans, betrayed brothers, or imprisoned heirs still lingered restlessly. Disturbing their graves could unleash their wrath upon the empire. And so, coffins were sealed not just with stone and iron, but with prayers and ancient rites. The story of Sultan Osman II's tomb. One of the most famous tales of a cursed tomb comes from Sultan Osman II, a young and tragic ruler. Betrayed by his own janissaries and strangled in prison at just 18 years old, Osman's death shook the empire. His body was placed inside a hurriedly built tomb, but strange things reportedly began happening. Visitors spoke of whispers in the night, flickering lights near his grave, and even sudden illnesses striking those who disrespected the tomb. Whether true or exaggerated, the fear grew so intense that Osman's tomb was eventually sealed even more tightly. Some said it was the restless soul of a boy who died too soon, robbed of his throne and dreams, now seeking justice even in death. Mysteries surrounding the tomb of Sultan Suleiman the Magnificent. Suleiman the Magnificent, the greatest sultan of them all, died far from home, while leading a military campaign in Hungary. His body was secretly buried on the battlefield until it could be safely transported back to Istanbul. His tomb is majestic, a symbol of Ottoman glory. Yet there are rumors of a secret within. Some believe Suleiman's heart and internal organs remained buried somewhere in Hungary, separate from his body. Others whisper that his tomb hides ancient relics too dangerous to expose. Why else would Suleiman's tomb remain so heavily guarded even centuries later? Was it only about respect, or was it fear? Were there really curses, or just superstitions? Some historians argue that the idea of curses was nothing more than superstition. In an empire where dreams, omens, and the unseen world were taken seriously, it's no surprise that fear clung to the tombs of powerful figures. But there are puzzling coincidences. Grave robbers who tried to loot certain tombs died under strange circumstances. Soldiers assigned to guard tombs sometimes vanished or fell sick without explanation. Even modern researchers, when attempting to open some ancient turbs, faced unexpected challenges, collapses, equipment failures, even sudden illnesses. Coincidence? Maybe. But the Ottomans, for all their advancements, respected the unknown far more than we do today. The locked tombs and the secrets they might hold. Beyond the legends, what might truly lie inside those sealed coffins? Some researchers speculate that certain sultans might have been buried with forbidden texts, books on ancient magic, astrology, or lost sciences considered too dangerous for public knowledge. Others suggest that political secrets, like documents revealing betrayals or hidden lineages, were entombed alongside rulers to protect the empire's fragile image. To disturb such a tomb wouldn't just dishonor the dead, it could unearth truths that had the power to destabilize history itself. The Ottoman rulers understood power. They knew that sometimes, the dead must be locked away, not because of what they did in life, but because of what their memory could still do. Modern-day mysteries and the sealed doors. Today, many of these mysterious tombs remain sealed. Governments protect them, citing conservation efforts, or respect for tradition. Few are allowed to enter. Fewer still dare to try. Archaeologists dream of unlocking their secrets. Yet, fear remains. What if the Ottomans were right? What if there truly are curses sleeping beneath the stone? In a world hungry for answers, sometimes the wisest choice is to let sleeping kings lie. The cultural legacy of Ottoman tomb mysteries. The fascination with these locked tombs has inspired countless novels, movies, and TV series. They represent more than just death. They symbolize mystery, power, and the fragile balance between life and the unknown. Even today, visitors walking near ancient Ottoman cemeteries feel a strange chill in the air. A sense of awe, and perhaps, a little fear. The Ottomans may be gone, but their secrets, locked behind marble and iron, live on. The Ottoman Empire rose and fell with the weight of history behind it. Yet, even in death, its rulers cast long shadows. Whether through superstition or some deeper truth, the fear of the coffins remains. Locked tombs, whispered curses, and forbidden secrets remind us that sometimes, the past does not stay buried. Some doors were meant to stay closed. Some kings were never meant to be disturbed. And some mysteries, like the curse of the Ottoman coffins, continue to haunt the living.